I got this little sweater recently. I thought it was cute. I had a whole outfit planned that I was going to wear, and I'm not. It was a Saturday, and I had bought these cookies because I love cookies and milk. That's my thing. So I had like two cookies, and I was like, these aren't hitting. They feel a little weird. I don't know how to explain it. They just felt weird. I'm watching YouTube, just random YouTube videos, and I'm in this corner of the couch, and I'm just, in my little world. And my roommate comes home, and it's probably like 1 a.m. She was out at a friend's birthday. So she comes home. Andrew, did you eat these cookies? Me. Yeah, and they were shit. She said, Andrew, they have pecans in them. You're allergic. Not anymore, apparently. Maybe I'm not allergic to nuts. But after I ate it, it felt weird. Like my lips and throat felt weird. So I stopped eating. And me, being me, didn't even like clue in that I was like allergic. So I don't know if I'm allergic to pecans anymore. Because when I would go get tested as a kid, it was like a weird combination. I'd have peanuts, macadamian, I don't know what the other nuts are called. Brazilian, walnut, hazelnut, not coconut, and apparently not pecans, and also apparently not almonds. Because one time, long time ago, I was a little kid. I was in high school. My mom poured a glass of almond milk, and I thought it was a glass of regular milk. So I just grabbed my mom's glass and I chugged it. And she just looked at me mortified because it was almond milk. So I actually don't think I'm allergic to nuts anymore. And here's the thing with the nut allergy, right? So I have an EpiPen. I have two. I actually have seven, but they're all expired. Point is, I don't ever renew them because they're expensive. And I've never used it because I'm not an idiot. Well, I did have pecan cookies that I bought for myself off the clearance rack. So maybe I should take that back. Being allergic to nuts is such a fun, interesting thing because I never want to inconvenience people. But you best bet, if I'm not liking the menu, I will be milking it. I'm going to pull the nut card and I'm going to get a scoop of vanilla ice cream. We used to, when I was in school, we used to go to an all-you-can-eat buffet, which I'm sure was wonderful, but I didn't really want it. So what my mom did was she would write a note saying, I can't have the all-you-can-eat buffet. They also would charge us like a lot, way too much for it, and we would walk. So you weren't even paying for the bus. They just overcharged our meals. So instead, what they would do is my teacher would take me to Subway, which was a couple buildings over. I would get my sub, I'd get my little bag of chips, and I'd get my drink, and I would go to this all-you-can-eat restaurant where my friends were having their all-you-can-eat food, and I just have this massive foot long that I'm just munching away on. I was also the kid who had his picture in every single classroom. Usually it was the second day of school, right? Never the first. That was too chaotic. Second day of school. Usually in fifth period, there was six. Every year, I'd get a knock at the door. The vice principal would come into the classroom and be like, hey, can I just see Andrew for a second? I would go out. She would pull out the camera and she would take my picture. One chance I had. Never good. Because it's also day 2 of school. It's September. It's humid. I don't do well in humidity. Fifth period is right after recess. So I was always beet red, hair everywhere. She would take my picture, and then I would end up on the allergy poster that was in every single room of the school. And I would have to bring my EpiPen everywhere. So we would have little zip bags that were hung by the door. So anytime we had to go to a new room, like the computer lab, the library, the gym, whoever the class captain was of the week would have to grab my EpiPen bag and bring it with them. Elementary school was honestly a wild time. We used to do this thing called, I'm getting all tangled here. Oh, shit. We did this thing called career cruising. So before going into high school, you would take these surveys, these tests, and they would recommend career paths for you. So I do my little survey. We get the list, and we're supposed to then do a presentation on one of our top 3 choices. So the teacher is kind of going around, be like, "Oh, what was everyone's top choices?" And I say, "Oh, taxidermy." My teacher didn't believe me. She thought I was joking. She thought I was just being silly, because why would taxidermy be an option for this career survey that you give to 12-year-olds? So she comes over in the way that she moves, looks at my screen, and sure enough, one of my top 3 choices was taxidermy. Taxidermy. Now that I think about it, my elementary school teachers probably lived for me. I remember in grade 8, we were doing a presentation on one of the most influential artists in music. So everyone had to do a different artist. So it comes time, she hands out sticky notes and she says to everyone, "Hey, can you write your name and your top 3 choices?" The next day, the teacher is like, "Okay, we've assigned everyone." And she comes over to me, "Hey, Andrew, I want you to know you can do Urethra Franklin," who was my first choice. I was thrilled. I actually, to this day, still think that's one of the best presentations I've ever gave. And then she quickly followed it up with, "I need to make sure you know how to spell her name correctly. It's Aretha, not urethra." I wrote Urethra Franklin on that sticky note. Nicknames are an interesting thing. I don't have one. My name's Andrew. I like Andrew. I go by Andrew. I don't like Drew. Not a fan of it. Andy, I used to hate Andy, but I'm coming around to it. My whole thing is I have an uncle Andy, so I never even considered it. But Andy's kind of fun. Andy. Andy Day. Andy Day. Andy Day Smith. Andrew Day Smith. Andy Day Smith. ANDYDAY. Andy Day. Andy Day. Andy Day. Andy Day Smith. Andrew Day Smith. Andy. Andrew. Andy. But my sister, when she was first born, she grew up a couple years. And then she could talk, because that's how babies go. They get older. And she could never say my name, Andrew, because it is a hard name to say when you think about it for a baby. And I still struggle. Andrew. Andrew. Ange. There's like a J in there. Andrew. Andrew? Andrew. Drew. It's a name to say. Andrew. Like, it's not a weird name to say. It's a normal name. It's an easy name. Just for a baby, Andrew. So my sister used to call me Ange. And I like Ange, but no one calls me Ange. But I'd never give up Andrew for Ange. But Ange. Hey, Ange. 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 It's kind of like Angie. Could I go by Angie? Angie. Ange. Angie. Ange. Ange. Andy. Ange. Maybe I do rename myself. Do I rename myself Andy or do I rename myself Ange? How do nicknames come about? Do you pick your own nickname or are they given? Because, no, you kind of have to adopt it over time, right? Because people who name their kid, for example, if you name your kid Andrew, but then you just start calling it Drew from day one, you should have just named it Drew on the birth certificate. Why are you calling it Andrew? Or if you name your kid Elizabeth, but you just call her Beth from day one, you should have just named her Beth. I've been trying to get better at talking. Watching these back, I see that I say like a lot. So, like, I'm trying to, like, not say like as much, like, anymore. Like, 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 like. I like it like, 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 like. Like, 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 like. Is that how songs are made? Is that what SZA does in the basement of Beyonce? Just like, 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 like. I gotta stop. I have plenty of content here that I will be cutting up like a little taxidermist, cutting up, filling, and making it come to life. Okay, bye.